There's some imagery that's indelibly linked to Christmas. Santa Claus, presents, snow, themed gangs, Michael Keaton, the Gotham City skyline at night. Wait, sorry. What are we talking about again? Oh yes, that's right. We were talking about how Batman Returns belongs on any list of fun Christmas-themed games. Batman Returns was an interesting film, since it mixed traditional Christmas symbols with the darker themes of Batman and the pulpy atmosphere of an action blockbuster. Add in the beautiful soundtrack from Danny Elfman, and Batman Returns is an unforgettable, if unexpected, Christmas staple for many. Obviously, this meant a multitude of video game tie-ins of wildly varying quality. Whilst I enjoyed the Mega CD version, it didn't quite carry the same Christmassy tone as either the film itself or the Super Nintendo adaptation. Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo is one of the better beat-em-ups on the system. It's no huge surprise since it was developed by Konami. Not the Konami of today, mind you, but the incredible 90s era Konami. As such, it features tight controls and a super satisfying combat system. Within moments of starting, you'll find out exactly how much fun it is to toss enemies aside and watch them slam into the backdrop. The gameplay changes slightly between scenes, sometimes moving from a beat-em-up perspective to pure side-scrolling action, with more emphasis on platforming. At one point, you even get to briefly live out everyone's childhood dream and drive the Batmobile. Visually, the game is a treat. It features big sprites and makes masterful use of the system's wide colour palette to evoke the same atmosphere as the film. There's a wonderfully effective contrast between the calming blues and whites of the snow-covered architecture against the bright colours of the enemies and the background elements strewn throughout the stages. The music also carries over the spirit of Danny Elfman's incredible film score. This is one of the games which made good use of the Super Nintendo's sound chip. It goes far enough to emulate some of the film's sweeping orchestral moments, but without taking it too far beyond the system's capabilities. This means that the game is still great to listen to today, unlike many other games that went too far in trying to mimic orchestral music on the system. The biggest downside of Batman Returns is definitely the lack of a two-player mode. This is understandable given that Batman was a solo act in the movie with Robin nowhere to be found, but it's a little disappointing nonetheless. That said, this is still a fantastic game, and one that might bring a little bit of unexpected Christmas spirit to your gaming session.